know how yummy and delicious waffles are, we want you to watch this short lyric video of Michael Jackson's song.
Nowhere to go, that's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Yep. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. You're only gonna hear me on this.
Okay, so we really want you to think about those last lyrics where it said, if you want to make a change in the world, you have to take a look at yourself and make a change. So, if you could get in your small groups and think about how you could change yourself in order to make the world a better place, and then share your ideas in a couple seconds, that would be great.
I'm holding the camera. But I was just singing, so.
Positivity. Studies show. It's going to be like dictionary.
Does anyone have a good idea they'd like to share with Sean?
Smile.
Smile is a good one.
Tell them they look nice.
Yep, compliments.
Someone tell them hi.
Yeah.
Waste less. Be conservative.
Oh, okay, yep, that's a good one.
Sustainability.
Yeah, okay, those are all really great ideas, but this is our idea.
Alright, so our idea is to share a reflective journal, and at the beginning you'll be putting your goals into the front of a journal just like we keep in here. And the first idea is that you'll think of things that you can do to reach your goals, and you'll be able to put in like day to day or week to week, whenever you feel like you want to, write what you did during the day, whether it was good or bad, whether it affected someone else or affected you in a good way or a bad way, and then just keep writing throughout the year, day to day, whenever you feel like it. It doesn't have to be all the time or anything, but you can write about anything, and just make sure that like you can do something to help reach your goals that you set in the beginning and wrote in the front of your book. And we have some examples.
Okay, so our first example, and we're writing this as if it were us in the journal. Today, everyone was making fun of Pete for his outfit. Everyone thought it was so funny, so I decided to do it too, even though me and Pete are pretty tight. I didn't realize until now that I'm ashamed of my actions. I really hurt Pete's feelings, and I'm scared he might not even want to be my friend anymore. So take a couple seconds in your groups again and think to yourself, if this were you in this situation, what can you do to improve or fix this situation? And then we'll ask you to share those.
That's good. I love hearing when boys talk because I just don't have that perspective.
No, it's a
Alright, we have some good ideas. Anyone want to share? Sean?
You make fun of all the people that were making fun of Pete, and then after that, you apologize. So they understand that sometimes you may be wrong, but you can always correct yourself and do better.
Alright, anyone have a better idea? Say that you like Pete's outfit. Okay.
See that you like it. That's
Or we could just apologize to Pete, talk to him, whatever, try to make the situation better. Alright, for our second example, last night I was on the phone with Stacy and we got in this stupid argument and I said some mean things and hung up on her. I was so mad for a while, but then started to calm down. I realized our stupid argument wasn't worth losing her friendship. I also realized I was a tad dramatic, which is something we need to work on. So now I'll take a few seconds and
Okay, so not the same
the question? Was that a question?
You don't, okay, you don't have to share your answers on that one. But the third one is, my lunch. I shared my lunch with Toby because he didn't have a lunch. Toby was so appreciative and I was so happy that I could help him. I hope someone would be so kind to help me out if I forgot my lunch someday. So,
Alright, so what we want you to do is to write in your reflective journal all throughout the year, and then hopefully at the end of the year, you'll be able to look back and see, have a day to read through and see if you met your goals, and be able to say like whether you changed it in a positive way or if you changed it at all.
Okay, so like Brooke said, we can write about anything in our journals. You can write about things that make you happy, things that make you sad, things that upset you, things you like about yourself, things you might want to change about yourself. But why? Why are we going to do that? What's the purpose of that? So what we can do when you do that and you go back and you read through those things, then you might notice some trends and some patterns. And by that I mean things that make you happy. Why do they make you happy? What are the things that make you upset? Are you able to change those things or fix those things? That's kind of the purpose of writing in your journal and reflecting on yourself, is to find those trends so you can continue to be happy, or you can fix the things that don't make you happy and make them better. To put this in another light, think about high school or collegiate sports. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but a lot of times we watch film. We watch film on the other team to make sure we know how to play against them and we know their strengths and weaknesses. We also watch film on ourselves. What can we do to improve? Or what are the things that we're doing well, and how do we play those strengths? Okay, it's the same thing with the journals. Okay, you can look back, and it gives you the opportunity to look back on things that you might necessarily remember and say, hey, I'm really good at that, or I like when I do that. I'm going to continue to do that. Or hey, I shouldn't do that anymore. I should fix that. Okay? So it's kind of the same thing. And then with the film too, with the sports, if you were to compare like your team at the beginning of a season and your team at the end of a season, you might notice that you've improved a lot, that you're so much better, you've improved those skills that you weren't very good at. It's the same thing with us writing in these journals. If you were to compare yourself at the beginning of the year and the end of the year, you might mature, you might grow as a person, and you might just be a better person than you were, and that's the ultimate goal.
So we hope that this helps change the school-wide atmosphere, because if you're reflecting on yourself and making yourself a better person, then hopefully the school becomes better because you'll be being nice and kind and spreading positivity, like my good friend Kevin said, and making the whole school a better place, and hopefully then it will spread to your community and your families. So, but this idea will not only make you a better person, it will also help you with your literacy skills, because you'll be practicing writing from day to day or week to week, and you'll just keep practicing and writing, and the more you practice, the better you'll get.
So with all that said, we want you guys to write in these journals and reflect on your daily actions and who you are as a person. The ultimate goal is to better yourself, and we think that we encourage you guys and challenge you guys to find and be the best version of yourself. Because if we all do that, we all become the best versions of ourselves, and the whole world were to do that, or the whole school, or whatever, the possibilities are absolutely endless.